They started out a generation ago as simple black and white ping pong games on a TV screen. Today's video games are vivid, sophisticated, and fast-moving, driven by state-of-the-art computer software featuring the latest in high-tech graphics. It all begins with the people who form what's called the core team. They brainstorm in meeting after meeting to hammer out the concept, how the game will look, how it'll work. Then they plan out the production schedule, assigning who'll do what, when. They break down the game on paper and color code the components. Then they post them on a bulletin board that'll act as the production's nerve center. Now work on the artistic concept begins. Artists sketch out the characters and backgrounds on paper in a scene-by-scene storyboard. Meanwhile, graphic artists recreate those storyboard drawings three-dimensionally on the computer. This step enables the development team to use the latest in computer animation technology to bring the game elements to life by adding colors, textures, shading, and, of course, movement. After developing a preliminary version of each character, the animators superimpose a skeleton. By manipulating the skeleton, they make the character move. They experiment with different movements until they decide on which ones they'll use for the game. The animators have to design every movement each character can potentially make in the game. That's 700 movements for this main character alone. Once that's done, they flesh out the character's features and costumes to completion. The evolution of the characters from the first pencil drawing to the final version is quite remarkable. Other animators work on the backgrounds, the game's playing field. Once they have a rough version laid out, they refine it by adding details, colors, and textures. To give it depth and dimension, they use virtual lighting to create shading and shadows. To advance the storyline, this particular video game is interspersed with 1-minute animated movies. These segments, called cinematics, are animated in high resolution to produce a top-quality image. The interactive game, on the other hand, is in low resolution because computers can't process high-res images quickly enough for fast-moving play. So the animators have to create every character twice in both high and low resolution. Meanwhile, for the cinematics, they animate the storyboard using rough draft characters. This is simply to calculate the timing and to map out a clear path across the backgrounds, so that the characters don't collide with the scenery. To make the cinematics action look realistic, they use a technique called motion capture. The animators videotape themselves performing the action, then use animation software to reproduce it on the computer. Computer programmers create the video game's menu settings, among other features. Computer engineers design the artificial intelligence, the brain that runs the game. It's made up of thousands of computer codes. For the cinematics, actors record the characters' lines in a sound studio. An audio technician mixes the voices with music and sound effects and synchronizes everything with the action. Now they take the video game out for a test drive. Do the characters move the way they're supposed to? Do they go where they're supposed to? Or do they run into trees and walk through walls? This is the development team's last chance to rid the game of any bugs. After that, the company can finally market this video game and hope it becomes a hit.
Today is an important day. Today is the day you find out if it's really worth keeping everything you're afraid to lose. If you're here today, then like me, you're afraid of loss, afraid of impermanence. Things come, things go all the time. And yet we cling to whatever comes our way, afraid it will be our last chance at true experience. Nothing is guaranteed. How do we fight this feeling? Is this a feeling worth fighting at all? Do we simply accept that we will lose? Or do we do everything in our power to make sure we hold on? Ubisoft killed the
Prince of Persia.
It's dead, buried, never to be played again. All of those experiences will only exist as moments in people's minds, forever to be warped and changed anytime they are remembered. How long can you hold on to that memory before it no longer resembles the experience you so deeply loved? Today, we answer that question.
intro was playing, the gods of lost media fought against us. The stream went down. But he fixed it. Okay, I'm gonna use this microphone so you could hear me. Ooh. It's very bassy. All right. This is the third panel that I've done at PAX, which means this one's gonna be really messed up. Plus it's late. 8:30 p.m. This is also the last PAX panel ever. So thank you for joining me during this panel. I have a really, really, really important announcement. I'm really proud, excited, enamored, happy, joyous to say that Boston's own Blue Man Group are sponsoring the panel. The illustrious Blue Man Group, thankfully, they allowed me to be here. I see people are laughing at my typos. That's not, I would appreciate it if nobody. How far away do I? Okay, I'm just gonna not say P, any P words, which we're used to not saying anyways. The Blue Man Group is very happily and heartily sponsoring the panel. They sent me some kind words. That was the sponsorship. So they did not monetarily contribute, even though they have $45 million, but you know, just a nice blue smile. A nice blue smile sometimes is all you need. All right, I'll be honest. Things in gaming are pretty rough. The industry, we lost a few games that didn't come out. And yet, sorry, I'm coughing. And yet you're here, which means that you are a soaring explorer. And you have faith in the games industry, and all the corporations that are here today love you and appreciate you. You matter to the corporations a lot. They love you so much. Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, others, Ouya, Halloween. And you came here tonight because of your mind of curiosity. You're a spirit and explorer. Your mind explores and curious. And if you're like me, then you're here tonight. There's one question that has haunted me for decades. How do we find what is lost forever? How do we find lost media? People ask me that all the time, but there's more to that question. That question creates other questions. We're going to answer all of the questions tonight, but first, a little bit about me. This is me. I am explorer, I am adventure, inventor, finder, and idea. And most of all, I'm explorer. I have a mind, and I travel the globe finding media, and I've found so far 15 pieces of media. As I traveled the world, I began to notice how many pieces of media that were previously heavily labored upon vanished out of thin air. There's hundreds, if not thousands, to be found, and I could not do it alone. Rob Schneider, I don't know why there are laughs happening. Rob Schneider is an actor and philanthropist whose work spanned many years. He's funding a huge lost media effort that he calls Rob Schneider Gaming. His talent brought me to Rob Schneider Gaming to help him unearth his special mind. He has an eye for lost media, and a lot of the games that I'm going to talk about today were found thanks to his funding. But first, if you're wondering about my credentials, there's a video that, nope. I guess that video is not there. You'll just have to trust me. You'll just have to trust me on this. TED Talk, let me paint you a picture. That's it. Let me paint you a picture. Thank you for coming to this talk. Yeah, I'm not going to do that every time someone leaves. Okay. All right. Media comes and goes. However, there's one current situation that has captured the attention of gamers everywhere. That is, of course, none other than the heinous acts perpetrated by the largest killer of media on Earth. When media becomes lost, a lot of the time people think it just vanishes, but really, sometimes it's killed. And you know what? Okay, breaking kayfabe a little tiny bit. This is an exact slide from PAX West when I was talking about the Crew 2, and somehow it's still relevant. So that, I feel like that's saying something here. Stop killing oh, no. Ubisoft canceled Prince of Persia so it could deliver what it calls the French experience. Whatever that means. Ubisoft is not the only killer of games. There's a whole slew of games that have been lost to time, and since this is an informative panel, it's time to dive into some of these games. Wrong one. Nope. Cookies Bustle. I told you, I don't lie. This is real information and real games. Cookies Bustle, lost until recently. Despite the efforts of the sinister Bradley Flint. I might have gotten the last name and maybe the first name wrong too, but there was a guy that was trying to make it lost, and it became found. And what I'm basically trying to say is everyone loves it. The big comfy couch. This is not fake. I know it looks fake. It's not fake. I did not make this up. This is a real lost media game about a Canadian kids show that I was very scared of when I was a kid. It was never found. There's even a screenshot. This is real. How many people think this is real? Not all hands? That's like not even half the people. Do you think I would lie and fib in front of a crowd? Well, to prove you wrong, I'm going to show lost media that I have found. George of the Jungle on Super Nintendo. This is real footage. I found it. I can't say where I found it, but this is real. And I'm about to show it for the first time. Live? Is it live? We're going to show it live and in person. So this will be propagated alongst those tubes of internet. This is real. The graphics. It has the classic theme song and the classic scream. The classic George of the Jungle scream can be heard. Super Nintendo, this is big for Super Nintendo. At the time, they couldn't get a lot of sounds, and there's a lot of sounds in this game. So, and the background with the sky. So you get the idea. George of the Jungle. This is very little is known about this game. There isn't even any footage of it. Judge Judy, someone went into my presentation and did a typo. It's not Judge, it's Judge. And I have a feeling I know who it is, so I'm gonna get to the bottom of that. But Judge Judy on Xbox Live. This is real lost media. You could play it for a brief period of time on Xbox Live, and I think the gameplay is like, I don't know, like who's the father or whatever. I haven't watched Judge Judy, but my mom did, and she's smoked a pack a day. So I don't know what that says. I don't know if that's a coincidence, but tobacco when burned creates a euphoric feeling that is counteracted by hundreds of toxic chemicals. PAX told me to include that sentence anytime I mentioned smoking. So I did my duty. I did my due diligence. They also gave me a pack of cigarettes as a welcome gift. So I don't know if there's something nefarious going on. Don't smoke unless you host a panel. Then it's okay. Moving on to more lost media. Or is it, nope. There seem to be slides from other presentations in there. I'm not quite sure. Castlevania 0, the original build. This was one of the first builds of Castlevania on NES. It was deemed too violent. And so they had to fix it, and then that's how we got the game that the AVGN played. But I have footage of the very first build of Castlevania that we could take a look at. Very violent, as you can see. So I'm not surprised as to why they couldn't release that. It's very violent, very graphic footage. You could almost call it a film, the way that it is set up, and very violent. Moving on to more lost media. Mortal Kombat X. That's just gone. I bet you didn't expect that to vanish, but I think they thought there were so many Mortal Kombats that people wouldn't notice. But I noticed. And it's gone. All that's left is this. That's not it. I worked really hard on this, and there's a lot of slides that should not be there, so I don't know if there was a mix-up. Microsoft, Madonna. The game never came out. She made the whole game. That's pretty impressive. The game never came out, but they released the soundtrack on CD, and it did quite well. So good on her. That is also not. All right, group discussion time. Everyone get in groups and discuss, okay, being a gamer, does it affect our society? You have 10 minutes. What? Okay, way more people talked than I thought would talk. So this entire bit just fell apart, so I'm just gonna breeze through these slides. Let's breeze through that. That completely fell apart. I'm shocked. I wouldn't have talked. So yeah, that's okay. Well, good on you. A+. Jackie Chan, and where did they go? You know? Are they lost media? Breaking news, Ubisoft just removed Splinter Cell from all storefronts. The only remaining footage is this.
Splinter Cell and Maze Theory.
So that's all that's left of Splinter Cell. It's sad that they did that, but I guess there's a lot of those games. Moving on to a company that has made a lot of bangers, Harmonix. Is Harmonix not from Boston? Whoa, how interesting. I didn't mean for that to happen. They're actually pretty good at finishing their games. There's only 2 games that they never finished. So there are two Harmonix titles. Yeah, congrats to them. There's only 2. They finished the rest of their games, so that's pretty good. There's that, and there's Jesse Pinkman, Guitar Hero. This game never existed, but it would have been nice if it existed. I think it would have been cool. Not part of that. All right, everyone. I'll be honest. A big reason why I did this panel today was because I was able to secure a musical guest. You know, this is very important to me. I'm smiling because of how happy it's making me. I am so proud. So proud to announce that we have a musical guest. Please welcome the Blue Man Group.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died. I'm blue, I've been deed, I've been died, 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 I've been deed, I've been died. I have a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are the streets and all the trees are blue. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Blue are the people here that
I don't know what you heard about me. But everything you about me. Cause never got no mercy with you. Say I'm a motherfucking reality. I don't know what you heard about me. But everything you about me. Cause never got no mercy with you. Say I'm a motherfucking reality. The 13 club, she got a cigar. She got a thing for that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada. That bitch is creepy, gold, very dope, and Cabana. She thinking fool, fantasy, the girl I couldn't get on her. I spit a little tree, man, in my daddy got her. An hour later, had her ass up in the Ramada. Them trick niggas in the ear saying they think about it. I got the bitch by the bar trying to get a drink about it. She like my style, she like my snap, she like the way I talk. She from the country, bitch, she like me cause I'm from New York. I ain't got niggas trying to holler cause I want some head. I'm that nigga trying to holler cause I want some bread. I can tell us I keep a phone when she in the bed. Look at that truck, check the day, you coming crazy. Look, baby, look the simple, you can't see. You fucking with me, you fucking with a P.I.M.B. I don't know what you heard about me. But everything you about me. I never got no mercy with you. Said I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.B. I don't know what you heard about me. But everything you about me.
There's a blue car in the thing.
I never got no mercy with you. Said I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.B. I'm
Wait, the blue man is kind of upset. What happened? No, not your cards. Why don't you have a seat? Have a seat beside me, and you can enjoy the rest of the presentation with me. Maybe it'll make you happy. It'll make you happier. If you ever do choose to speak, you could use that. Well, now there's blue men, so it should be like happy. I think he's happy, he's just not showing it. Okay. All right, everyone, the Blue Man Group. I worked very hard to get the Blue Man Group here tonight, and they showed up. Boston's own. But there's a reason, aside from the exciting performance that you got to enjoy, there's a reason that marshmallow is messing me up. I had one marshmallow and something's going on. All right. Aside from the performance, there's a big reason why I got the Blue Man Group here tonight. I have a very important announcement. This is also one of the biggest reasons why I did this panel. You would think, because of the cool style of the Blue Man Group, that there would be a lot of video games to their name. But if you look it up, there are none whatsoever, until now. I scoured the globe, and found a gem of lost media, and I am here today to announce that I'm sharing it with you all. I found the Blue Man Group Windows CD-ROM game. I found a prototype on eBay. It's a very basic blackjack game, but with the Blue Man Group's signature theming. No idea why it was never full released, but we have a playable build for you all. So you could get to play blackjack with the very cool style of the Blue Man Group. That's what they're known for, is being very cool. So I will give a link to you all at the end of the show, and you'll be able to play this. You can check it out for yourself. It's fun, and it's satisfying. There's a lot of fast rounds, like you would expect from the Blue Man Group and their cool signature style. The Blue Man will be joining me for the rest of the panel, so let's move on to some more exciting slides. I'm excited to share this with you all. At the end of the show, I'll tell you how to get it. But first, we have more lost media to explore. We've got Click. Movies and games collide in Click. It's a movie about the first video game controller. The plot of Click is there used to be way more text here. There used to be more, I'm sorry about that. Okay. My slides are messed up, but it's a good thing that I have a clip that will kind of explain Click, so even if the slides are messed up, I knew to be prepared. So let's take a look at a clip from Click.
Hey, Dad. Sorry to bug you. Would you mind looking at my...
Do you all like Click? Should we just watch the full movie right now? Do you want to watch Click with me? That's a big yes. Okay. All right, let's chill out and watch the movie. I'm not joking. for the low-ish quality. I had to find it on YouTube.
What's going on there, huh?
We thought you were sleeping, Daddy.
How can I sleep with two Twinkie burglars roaming around?
Can we watch Dragon Tales, please?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Which one of these turns on the TV? Family comes first. Family comes first. Honeymoon. 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 Come here. I didn't make 200, but...
So, as you can see, the theme of Click actually ties in nicely to the theme of the panel. So, I don't know why that is showing up. So, the ending, so the theme of the movie ties in quite nicely. You know, it's like lost media. You know, Adam Sandler becomes lost media at the end, and nobody saves him. Does that mean that we shouldn't bother saving lost media? Maybe we should just let go. You know, like, you know. I guess we'll see. Maybe that was the point of the movie. Maybe not. We'll continue carrying on. That is definitely part of a different presentation. What is this? Oh, this is okay. What? I don't know. This is also part of a different presentation. I think a bunch of stuff got mixed up. All right, let's get back on track. Sorry, my presentation is a bit of a mess. I think there are forces at play actively trying to stop me from giving this presentation. Maybe it's because I intend on speaking nothing but the truth. Maybe it's because it goes against certain interests. Maybe some people just don't like me. Maybe they think I look stupid or silly. But I will give this presentation no matter what. So, forget all the slides, forget all the games. Let's focus on what really matters, which is the truth. I've stayed silent for too long. I'm going to say exactly what they don't want me to say. We're asking ourselves here if we can find what has been lost forever. I showed you just now some games that were lost and became found, and some of them were never found. However, the word forever complicates things. How can we find something that is lost forever if we don't even know what forever is? Just like how we have no concept of where thoughts come from, and we just write them off as electrical impulses. The concept of forever is mutually exclusive to our lived experiences as human beings. And Ubisoft knows this. I'll let you put the pieces together. I don't have to say a thing.
Good morning.
Mike, I don't know why there's a Michael Jordan clip in there. How many Ubisoft games revolve around death? A lot. A lot. and they're trying to distract us. That's real, by the way. More weird slides. Ubisoft is planning on eliminating difference as a concept. It has been right under our noses for so long. Every Assassin's Creed game, every Far Cry game, every game more and more the same. It is a nefarious plan to eliminate difference, creating a singular, smoothed out blob that is infinitely consumable. Meaning is defined by difference, and by eliminating meaning, Ubisoft will have unlocked the secret to forever. If nothing is different, then everything is forever, and they'll be the ones making money off of that. It goes deeper. Matthew McConaughey told me, and I'm going to be very vulnerable here, Ubisoft is using the profits that they are making from their games to develop a special type of resin, one that they will coat their games with. Once you play their games, the resin will penetrate the human psyche and act as a special nerve agent. Except here, you do not become physically incapacitated. This nerve agent changes the way you think. It will change your relationship with your mind. It goes even deeper. Subtly, we realize a weight behind every thought we have. This constant granular noise that is both inaudible and all you could hear. It will become a force that pulls us in directions that we can't even put into language. A sickness that parades as reason. And because we have no idea how this works, we will be led by the drum of a company who made Hell's Kitchen on the Wii. It keeps going. Our memories become lost media. Experiences we held onto so dearly in the past will become warped after we play these games. Anytime we think of these memories, we will warp them even more until we barely recognize what they are and recognize our own history, making us doomed to do the same things over and over. So maybe forever is overrated. Maybe things becoming lost is not such a big deal. Maybe it's totally fine for something to become lost. We'll never experience a feeling the same way ever again. Our concept of forever is not real, and they know this. Really, every time we revisit a memory, it changes. And with this special nerve agent, there will be no limit to what that memory becomes. I'm hearing laughter. Why are we so afraid of things becoming lost? They're preying upon this fear. How are we supposed to create new experiences if we're constantly trying to hold on to these things that are lost? Basically, what I'm asking is, why is it so hard to say goodbye? And to answer that question, we go to none other than the 1998 film Jack Frost.
Honey, I'm so sorry I didn't believe you. It's okay.
You look so great.
Sing me a smile, Jack.
Every time we say goodbye, I cry a little. I love you so much, Gavin.
So that's how we say goodbye. Thank you everyone for showing up to the panel. I appreciate it. There's one order of business left. Does anyone want Pro Jared's personal copy of Twisted Metal on PS1? Wow. Okay, how do we do this giveaway? All right, put up on one hand a number from 1 to 5. I didn't think of one, so let me restart. You can't talk, so you can't help me. You know what? We're gonna do the giveaway at the meetup, which is after the panel. So we'll figure that part out. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming to the panel. If you want to play the Blue Man Group Lost Media game, go to cdrevolt.com. Go to cdrevolt.com, download a copy of the game. It's there. It's an old website with old ISOs that they put it on there. So you could go check it out, play a little bit of the Lost Media game, and see what we found. So thank you so much for showing up. We're doing a meetup right outside. So if you want to get stuff signed and say hello, then you can do that. And I'll see you all then. Thank you for pulling up on this Friday night. Thank you. I'll see you all very soon.